It's the holidays, baby, and you know what that means? Holiday parties. And what do you need for a holiday party? You need to smell good, and you need these 10 fragrances that are perfect for holiday parties. Hi, everyone. I'm Annie G, and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the reviews are spicy. It is my job to make sure you are never overspending on anything, let alone perfume. So I'm here to tell you the only 10 perfumes you need for this holiday season. You can wear these to work parties, social events, family events, any event where you need to smell good and festive. So if that sounds good to you, give this a big thumbs up, subscribe. I'm here for you Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Okay, let's get into it. First up, one of my favorite affordable discoveries I made this year, we have Shaghaf Oud Elixir by Swiss Arabian. This is a delicious rose oud. It's jammy, it's sweet, it's a little earthy. It projects, it fills a room, it lasts a really long time. It is fabulous. Oh my gosh, it's so sophisticated. This would be great for a work holiday party where you want to smell yummy, but you want to smell sophisticated and professional. Really good one. Also good for family gathering or a night out with your friends. The notes in here, you have oud, saffron, pink pepper at the top. Beautiful, spicy, saffrony opening. I will say the opening does give a little motor oil and car tires for like 10 minutes and then it goes away. So don't be scared. The middle notes, you have more oud, praline, rose, and sage. And then at the base, you have oud, vanilla, amber, and musk. This is very beautiful. The rose definitely is dominant in here, but I do still think this could be unisex, leaning feminine, but I do think the right guy could really pull this off. It lasts good 6 to 8 hours. Moderate projection, huge projection if you're overspraying. Super affordable, around 40 bucks. Incredible scent. This is Shaghaf Oud Elixir by Swiss Arabian. Next up on our list, we have a boozy, sweet, delicious delight is 20 Bourbon Brulee by Letta. First off, love Letta's perfumes. She has amazing, amazing perfumers that work on her perfumes, like Frank Vocal, who did Santal 33. So she knows how to make a crowd pleaser that's still cool and elegant. That's definitely this. You have plum, tonka, and bergamot at the opening, whiskey, coconut milk, heliotrope, and cypriol in the middle. Don't let the cypriol scare you. It's very mild. It just kind of gives like a touch of resinous to balance out more of the sweet, powdery notes. And then at the base, bourbon, vanilla, cedar, caramel, white musk, more cypriol, and amber wood. That's really what you get. The opening, you definitely get more the plum, the bergamot on the open, but the dry down, it starts to get really creamy, really woody and warm and musky. This is an amazing one for a work event, especially if you have a little work crush. It's sensual, it's warm, it's cozy, it's inviting, and it's so, so, so festive for this season. Again, this is 20 Bourbon Brulee by Letta. Okay, number 3, probably an obvious pick, but it is Liquid Brun by French Avenue. This is a notorious inspired fragrance of Perfume de Marly's Altair, and it's a good one. Like truly unclockable the difference between the two. You still have that amazing orange blossom at the opening. Cardamom, it's spicy. It's a little green and fresh with the bergamot at the open, but then it dries down to a beautiful bourbon vanilla, elemi, praline, and ambroxan at the base. This thing projects so much better than Altair, like infinitely better. You get such a better bang for your buck. Gaiac wood and musk kind of really round it out and bring it down to earth. It is so, so delicious. I can't wear it, unfortunately, because orange blossom is a trigger for headaches for me. Sad, but I love to smell it on other people. I am pushing this on people because it's affordable and the presentation is incredible. This is a heavy bottle and the box that it came in, so gorgeous. Truly such a good value for your money. Again, this is Liquid Brun, French Avenue. Okay, this next perfume is very special to me. It is Versailles by Teisenddu, or Teisenddu by Versailles. So Versailles is an Argentinian brand, female founded by this Argentinian woman who worked in the perfume industry for years. And she finally made her own brand, all inspired by Argentina. Story time. So my best friend is Argentinian, and me and my husband spend Christmas Eve at her mom's ranch where we live. I've done this for almost a decade. It's my favorite tradition. And her mom is this incredible Argentinian woman. And when I tell you this made me cry when I smelled it, because it reminded me so much of Christmas Eve at their house. Like, I can't explain to you, like, not me choking up about perfume. No, but seriously, like, that's the power of perfume. It's so emotionally charged, and like scent memory is so real. So when I smelled this, oh my God, it smells like Christmas at their ranch. So we live in Colorado, and so it has juniper in it. So that juniper bush kind of gives it that like mountainy Christmas tree vibe. Brown sugar, nutmeg, bitter orange give it that like festive. It's inspired by this Welsh spice dried fruit cake that these Welsh settlers brought to Patagonia. And so it kind of has like a little fruitcake spiced, like a spiced brown cake kind of feeling. But then at the base, and this is what really made me emotional, was the leather, the rum, and the mimosa. And that underlying kind of leather thing going on here really smells like you're on a ranch. It has that earthy kind of rugged feel, but is still with the mimosa so elegant. And it just reminds me of their family and these people that I love and cherish. And Christmas Eve, which is my favorite night of the entire year. So magical. It's so Argentinian in that it's rugged but sophisticated and so elegant. This I'm planning to wear on Christmas Eve, and I'm also planning to wear it to my holiday party for work. This is a little pricier, but I don't mind because it's an incredible brand. It's female founded, intentional perfume that has really been created to inspire a feeling and a memory and a story. And I just love it. I cannot recommend Teisenddu by Versailles enough. Next up is another obvious one, but I can't not recommend it. It is Khamrah Qawa by Lattafa. Okay, this is a luxury fragrance wrapped in a affordable package. Oh my God, it is so good. Boozy, but not boozy. I think it's just the coffee and the tonka bean coming together with the benzoin and the ginger to give like a boozy feel without smelling like booze. So the top notes, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, really fresh and bright at the opening. Middle notes, praline candy, white flowers, very elegant as it dries down. And then base notes are vanilla, coffee, tonka bean, benzoin, and musk. Oh my gosh. It's so addictive. That little bit of coffee, it does not smell like it doesn't smell like you spilled coffee on yourself. It just smells like that rich, dry, comforting feeling that coffee beans, freshly roasted coffee beans give you. Mixed with the tonka bean is a little creamy and then a little resinous and musky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is, in my opinion, the best Khamrah. I think it's so sophisticated for what you get. Great for work, family, social event. It's sophisticated, professional, but also still really inviting and a little bit dark and sensuous. Those base notes are like very sensual base notes. I think this is just the perfect holiday party fragrance. Okay, so next up is the other Lattafa on the list, and this one is sexy. Teriaq Intense by Lattafa. Ooh, Quentin Biche really did it with this one. This one is truly unisex. It's definitely one of the longer lasting fragrances in this list. Plum, but it's got a little, like, to me, it smells a little frugiere. Like, it has this citrus aromatic thing happening mixed with a very sexy plum and liqueur kind of vibe. And plus, look at the bottle. That is so cool. I love this perfume. I cannot wait to wear it on a night out with my husband on New Year's Eve. Maybe this might be a really good one. It's fun, it's sexy, it's warm, it's sensual, inviting. Top notes, saffron, bergamot. The saffron here is not leathery at all. I think it just helps the scent project. The bergamot, like I said, super fresh at the opening. Middle notes, plum liqueur, cinnamon, base notes, amber, tonka bean, benzoin. It is so good. This is truly, I would pay $100. I would pay $150 for this. Like, that's how luxury it smells, and it's a $40 perfume. So if you're really into like a fresher, fruity, kind of like a plum, but you still want something a little sensual, I highly recommend Teriaq Intense. Okay, next up is my personal favorite, and I think such an underrated hidden gem from this brand. This is Suma Oriental by Inuit Nomad. I'm speechless. I am speechless about this perfume. It is so delicious. This is one of the pricier ones on the list. It's around, I want to say 150, maybe $200 for this 100 mil. You can get a 50 mil for a little less. But when I tell you it's worth every freaking penny, it is worth every freaking penny. What you're going to get with this one, top notes, cacao, rum, cypriol, middle note, patchouli, base note, tonka bean, gaiac wood, sandalwood, cashmere wood, musk. So it is a rich, spicy, earthy, woody fragrance. The patchouli here is not a dirty patchouli. It's kind of got that more chocolate cake kind of patchouli vibe. The cacao with it is so warm and smooth with the rum. It gives it something a little sexy. The tonka bean, gaiac wood, and sandalwood at the base also adding to that creamy, woody scent vibe of this scent. And then the musk and the cashmere wood, that is what makes this so sensual and inviting. Oh my God, this is one of the best perfumes I've ever smelled. It is my favorite winter perfume. I wore it on Thanksgiving. Oh, it's so good. The rum, you guys, it's so well done. It's so well balanced. I'm speechless. This would be so good for a social party, work party, but I wore it to Thanksgiving with my entire family and was getting compliments all day. It's sophisticated, it's warm, it's alluring, I would say is the word. It's so fabulous. I cannot recommend Suma Oriental by Une Nuit Nomade enough. Okay, two more. This is our last affordable one of the video. And I haven't been able to shut up about it recently because it is such a good scent. This is Rayhan's Terra, inspired by Outlands by Amouage. And oh my gosh, this is such an interesting fragrance. Spicy, incensey, smoky, and yet fresh, sweet cotton candy. It's so interesting. It's so interesting, this scent. It is a compliment getter. I wore this to the office and I got there before anyone that day. And I kid you not, as each person entered the office, they were like, oh my God, it smells so good in here. And I was like, it's me. It's so good. It's unique. I would say if you want to smell unique at the holiday party, like a lot of people are going to be wearing the cinnamon, vanilla, no one's going to be wearing this because it's so new and it's so different. You need to be a confident person to wear this. This is definitely the most masculine leading in this list, but oh my gosh, I love wearing it. Top notes: cardamom, bergamot, Szechuan pepper, elemi, lemon. Don't be scared by the lemon. It just adds a brightness that kind of is balanced by the spice. Middle notes: patchouli, coriander, anise, cumin, geranium, saffron, orange blossom, wormwood, rose. Okay. Base notes: vanilla, frankincense, benzoin, apanax, amber, labdanum, maltol, which is a molecule that is kind of like cotton candy like, birch, musk, oud, ambergris. So there's a lot going on in here, but I don't know how they did it. It is so well balanced and unique. Like I said, the labdanum, apopanax, the birch, kind of those smokier, incensey type scents are so sensual and alluring and captivating. Spice is really fresh and young. It feels mature, but still really youthful, if that makes sense. So like mid, late 20s, 30s up, very appropriate. Ladies, do not sleep on this one. It's not just for the men. This would be such a cool fragrance to wear to the holiday party this year. Again, this is Terra by Rayhan. Oh, I lied. Now we have two left. I can count, I swear. Okay, so I'm saving my most expensive bougie fragrances for last. First up, on the last two. So this is 9 out of 10. This is Vanilla Firenze by Gucci. Like, I don't know what to say. Again, this one made me speechless when I smelled it. Okay, so this is a dark vanilla, but it is still really, to me, very light. It feels like the bottle looks classy, elegant, old money, like generational wealth. Okay, when I smelled this, I audibly gasped because it's so good. I mean, look at it. It's just so pretty. So the top notes are black pepper, carrot seed, cardamom, really earthy, spicy. The carrot seed kind of gives something like a little unique and interesting. Middle notes, myrrh, cyan benzoin and iris butter. Okay, the iris butter, so creamy and powdery and yummy, but not like in a lipsticky vintage vibe, like just in just the most rich, sensual way. And then the base note, bourbon vanilla. So it is very simple in its composition and yet so complex in how it wears. Like the opening, you really do get that black pepper, but with the carrot seed, it's just really earthy and grounded. Like it is, in a weird way, makes me feel so calm when I wear it. It's a very calming, soothing scent. And then the myrrh, benzoin, iris butter gives it this dark, mysterious kind of vibe, like a church, but like calming in like a church way when they have the I grew up Catholic, so incense always makes me feel a type of way, and this kind of gives me that like really like spiritual vibe. I know that's weird to say, but it is kind of a spiritual scent, if that makes sense. And then the vanilla at the base is just delicious. This is a work party if you want to get promoted, okay? Your year-end performance reviews are coming up and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a leadership role. I'm ready for the promotion. You should wear this because it demands attention and it demands respect when people wear this. This is very expensive. This is very pricey. However, I did find it on Mercari from one of the gals I follow buys liquidations. And I guess this was liquidated because the horse is off center. So I got this for 50% off. I got this for $200. It's a $450 perfume. Mercari, if you're not on Mercari, you're doing it wrong. Okay. So if this really sounds yummy to you, and if you're a vanilla lover, I really, really, or an iris lover, this is a must. Go on Mercari and just wait for a deal because they're out there. Okay. Again, Vanilla Firenze, Gucci. Okay, last but certainly not least, this is the most grand, most expensive fragrance that I have ever purchased. And I think the holidays are the perfect time to pull this bad boy out when you want to feel special. It's, you're dressed up, you're going out. This is the time for this perfume. This is Nefs by Nishane. Can you even? This is a $600 perfume. That's insane. That's insane. Do not purchase this unless you can find it deeply discounted, which I did on, where did I get it? I believe Joma Shop. It was 60% off. I got it right before Thanksgiving, Black Friday deals, 60% off. That is the only way I would have purchased this. There is to me no scent that is worth $600 because I can find such good ones for 40. Okay. But this is a rose fragrance. Okay. This is a Middle Eastern, very special rose. And I'm a rose lover. That's my favorite floral. I wore a rose perfume on my wedding day. I just love rose. And so this to me for my collection was a must. And I've been waiting for months and months and months to find a good enough deal. And so I finally pulled the trigger. Anywho, oh my gosh, so classy. It's so classy and yet spicy and sweet and elegant and grown up and sophisticated. I mean, you need to be a real grown up to pull this off. So in this one at the top, you're getting saffron, honey, fig, violet, sage. Okay. The saffron is not a leathery saffron. Again, I think it just fills the air really well. And the violet is so soft. It's so soft. Middle notes, you're going to get rose, osmanthus, nutmeg, jasmine, geranium. So it does have a touch of like a vintage perfume vibe, but then the base notes of agarwood, oud, whiskey, vanilla, leather, amber, cinnamon, balsam, cedar, woody, rich. This has everything. The honey and the fig just gives it this really delicious vibe. This is so, so good. Truly like a special occasion fragrance that I will only save for the most worthy of it. Wear your perfumes, even if they're expensive, wear the perfume that you paid for. But I want to associate this perfume with really special events. So this would be a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. If you have any holiday weddings, this would be a really good one to wear. Again, this is also a good one to wear to the work party. If you're trying to get promoted, rich, manifest. So even though she's expensive, the quality is there, the artistry is there, and only buy it if you can find a deal. Nefs by Nishane. Okay, and that's it. 10 fragrances for your holiday function this year. Let me know down below in the comments what you're planning on wearing, which of these you're wanting to try, what you have tried. If you've already been to holiday parties, what have you worn? Let me know. I want to know. And that's all for me. Thanks. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.